Hello, welcome to the showcase. My name's Shaun Martin, but I'm sure you already know that. I've got 45 years experience in the field of entertainment, and I'm here to share with you some of the greatest talents and experience in Clubland. Great stories from great people. Please subscribe to my channel to be able to bring me you more fantastic content like this. Now, my next guest is a legend.
Oh,
I didn't know I would be able to get her on here because she's so busy, but she's made time for me and I'm really pleased, and so will the viewers when they watch the videos and see Zara. Zara from Hull. Hello, Zara.
Shaun, it's lovely to be here finally.
Well, you too. So, Zara, I want to talk about your career. You still look also young. How did it start out?
Well, this is a long story, so I'll try and keep it as short as possible. I started when I was 3,
What?
but not singing. So I started as a dancer. My mother was one of them mothers who just wanted to get me into everything and just make sure I was doing everything. So I was doing ballet, tap, modern, and then for years and years I just wanted to be a dancer. That's all I wanted to be. So I just wanted to be a dancer, and that was it. So fast forward to when I was 18, my mother found an audition for Blue Coats, and she was like, well, you just need to do this, really, don't you? So I thought, yes, let's go do it. So I went as a dancer. I mean, I always knew I could sort of sing a bit, but it wasn't sort of on the forefront. But I had to sing a song for the audition as well. So you have to sing and dance and then do group auditions as well. I ended up getting the job. And so when I was 18, I moved down to Brixham in South Devon and did a season as a Blue Coat. And they had me doing everything. I mean, from playing rounders on the field, calling bingo. We had PTV, which was Ponting's TV, so a little bit of presenting as well. We did DJing, we did lights and sounds, like we did everything, literally everything. And it was them who got me out singing because they gave me the part of Simba in The Lion King, baby Simba.
Do you know, that's great experience and great grounding for you as well, because it kind of
I
like,
loved it.
yeah, I can imagine you did. You're that kind of person. So you found your singing voice when? Because bloody hell, Zara, you've got just one singing voice that I can't understand why nobody's ever signed you up. It's just unbelievable. Where did that come from?
Well, to be honest with you, it sort of got stronger over the years, I think. Like, I mean, when I started singing for Pontins, I would say that I was probably distinctly average. You know, I could sing, but there was not really special about it. They gave me good parts in the shows, so I was singing every night. I think just the more you do it, the stronger your voice gets. And then I sort of came home, didn't really do anything for a bit, and then I ended up singing in pubs and clubs to start with and doing like talent competitions, which I wasn't winning anything or particularly doing well. I just, yeah.
That's awesome. I really didn't. I bet nobody thought of this. You know that you started this way. So, at what point did you really start getting into it? And I don't want to jump ahead too much because I really want to talk about your Lady Gaga and the band that you work with. So, at what point did people start saying she's got a good voice?
Well, people were always sort of saying it, but you don't hear it yourself, do you? I think it was only when I started recording, you sort of hear yourself back properly. When you first start recording, you don't really like it because you hear yourself singing completely dry, and you hear it and you can hear everything, every little tiny thing. The more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the better you get. So it sort of just went like that, really, and that's how I sort of, I don't know, I started singing different music. I thought when I first started, I better sing what everyone else is singing, and
Yeah,
you know, we all do it, don't we?
yeah.
But then I thought, do you know what? No, that ain't me. And I entered a competition. I sang what I wanted to sing, what I enjoyed singing, and I won. So it was like, hello, like, you know, a light switches on, doesn't it? So you sort of start getting into it.
You're amazing because you've got such a variety. I mean, you go from doing your Lady Gaga, which is just beautiful to listen to, and then you do 90s dance.
Yeah.
And you do a bit of everything, and you're recording now, and you've got no time for yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you like doing the best?
I love recording. I absolutely love recording. I like, so a DJ will send me a track and they'll either send me lyrics with it or they'll ask me to write something. and then I'll send it back to them, see what they think. They'll edit it, and then it becomes a track. So I've worked with some amazing DJs, David Ricardo, Ellie Sachs. I've worked with Ellie Sachs, so she plays that track in Ibiza, in her beach and everything. I'm just real proud of that track. I love that. And Bostan from Turkey, so we had a bit of a hit in Europe with that, and it went sort of all around the world. It didn't do really that well here. It was getting played on the radio, but I'm real proud of that as well. So I actually wrote and recorded them tracks.
You're still young enough to get found, if you know what I mean. You still got that vigour and drive and look at the appeal that you still could get noticed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Are you looking to do that?
I've never chased fame, really. I mean, I've done a couple of the TV talent shows, not really got anywhere in them. But I've never sort of chased fame because I just sort of like what I do. I just sort of bob along, just enjoying my life. I get to do what I want. I couldn't ever imagine having to hide from paparazzi and things like that. Doesn't appeal to me at all. If I wanted to find fame, it would be probably doing something with DJ Leo, who I work with now as a duo in Ibiza Vibes. We want to do our own tracks and release them. That's about as much as I'm chasing.
So you're doing your 90s, you're doing your solo pub and club stuff, and then you're doing what's the name of the bands? Lady Zara?
Lady D and the Monsters.
Oh, right. And how often does that band work?
All the time. So we started off, the reason it's called Lady D and the Monsters is because we started off just doing Lady Gaga as a live band. But then people liked it that much, we sort of went, oh, well, it's just a band, we'll do other stuff. So we started doing party sets and we was making our own tracks and that as well, putting our own backing vocals on.
Really?
So again, something I love doing.
You've got Anthony in the band, who was the guitarist from Night Train. Who else is there?
I've got Paul Haley on drums.
Right.
We used to have Alan Smith on bass, but after COVID, he wanted to keep his lockdown job kind of thing, so he was really enjoying doing that. So we sort of went as a trio. And Alan, bless him, recorded all the bass lines for us onto a click track, so we sort of still have Alan with us.
Ah, that's nice. And do you all travel in a van together, or?
Yeah.
Wow. And you go some distance, don't you?
Yeah, we go all over. Yeah, it's great. We stay in caravans and B&Bs, and we stay all over. We slept in the van before. That was absolutely horrific. But yeah.
What forced you to do that?
The army barracks and that in Germany. That was fun.
They are fun, them, aren't they?
Really fun.
Did you do the squaddies? Yeah,
we did the younger ones, then going all the way up to the sergeants and things like that. So we did a little mini tour.
We did that when I was with Debbie and Cheryl. We was called Smarty Pants. We went over to Germany, did all the holiday camps. It was crazy. But the junior rank ones are the hardest, the noisy and.
Yeah.
But they do a party.
The wag parties, they called them wag parties, so there was women there as well. Oh. So the women sort of really looked after me while I was there.
Oh, that's nice.
But they're just literally throwing alcohol at you, and I have to at a certain point go, whoa.
Well, Anthony don't do that. Anthony don't do that.
No, he would never.
But, when you go to them army barracks, they don't half look after you, don't they? There's good meals.
Yeah, really well.
Really food and really appreciate you. So you're travelling the country kind of like summer season-ish or not?
Well, mostly, yeah. I'll travel all year round. Wherever I'm going. So the summer seasons were just ridiculous anyway. It's almost every night.
Really?
But yeah, I go everywhere. I've got some cruises booked in this year, so I'm going around Greece. Yeah.
That's nice.
So, and I've got a nice long week on a cruise.
On your own or with the band?
On my own, doing some Lady Gaga, and I can't wait.
Oh, fantastic. Your outfits, who does them?
Yeah.
Where do you get them from?
I use a variety of people, but it depends who can do that specific outfit. I sometimes put my own stuff together. The one I've been wearing recently, which is a copy of the Super Bowl costume that she wore, that I ordered from a costume designer in Amsterdam. So anyone looking to get costumes designed, always look at Etsy, because you get people who make costumes, designers, and you can request your own design from people.
Wow. That's good for the viewers to know. All you girl singers, a great tip from Zara. Etsy.
But I mean, some people on there will put their own designs up. If you actually go into their shop, they sometimes put custom design. It's called a custom design order. So you can message them, send them pictures of what you want, and then they'll come back to you and say, yeah, I can make that. It'll be this much money. Or, no, I can't make that. I apologise. And you find somebody else.
Oh, that's awesome. So, Zara, if you're singing every night of the week, doesn't that kill your voice?
It does. I've been having problems with it lately. I don't know if that's just because I'm getting older or I've just overdone it a little bit. But I don't sort of sing with a soft voice, so maybe it's a bit of strain. I've got to go to speech therapy and find out what's going on.
Let's hope there's nothing untold there.
There's no nodules because I actually had to have a camera.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's no nodules, so that's good news.
You don't smoke, do you?
I used to smoke. I did used to smoke, but I quit maybe 5 years ago or something like that.
That's good. So you're on a trait now with alcohol, yeah?
So when I first started singing, well, a guy who sort of helped me out getting me singing, he was Scottish, and he couldn't say Sarah. He called me Zara. So yeah.
There you go. A girl singer friend of mine, she said she went to see you and she cried. Now, do you have that effect on people?
Yeah, I mean, I can do. I mean, I don't always sing ballads and things like that, but yeah, I've had it happen a fair few times. I mean, sometimes you don't realise you're doing it, but you're singing somebody's funeral song, or you're singing someone's wedding song.
Yeah, it just brings back the memories.
And people have memories, yeah.
God. So when you go out by yourself, do you go by yourself or do you take somebody with you?
I tend to just go by myself, I get in my car, get my coffee, I've got my goodies for my road trip, I put my tunes on and I'm off. I love it.
Banging. So you got your own PA and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And you set it all up by yourself and take it down and drive home?
Yeah, it's dead easy. I mean, when I go out on my own, I've bought a small PA for just me myself. There's no need to have anything bigger or, there's a bass bin and that for when I do other stuff, but I tend to just set up two 12-inch speakers, a little mixer, and I'm off. It's dead easy.
So do you use computer, you use tracks? What do you use for
iPad. I go off my iPad now.
Yeah.
I went from laptop to iPad. It's the best thing I ever did.
Yeah, me too.
So easy.
It is, because you can just have your iPad there on a stand and touch everything. And you don't have to put your back to the audience or anything. It's so
I mean, you can set it to play. It just plays straight through. Don't have to keep messing with it. Done.
Zara, where do you get your energy from?
I have no idea because I always feel tired.
Aren't you on anything?
No.
My God. I mean, my daughter sent me a video of you singing in Sutton Fields and you made me tired.
I make myself tired.
Do you?
See, believe it, I'll wake up in the morning and everything hurts. I mean, I'm 43 this month.
No way.
Yeah.
God, you shocked me. I thought you was on the early 30s. My God.
Oh, I love that.
So, I've heard a whisper that your best friend is Sammy. Is that correct?
Samantha Atkinson? Yeah. I don't see her as much as I'd like to see her. I saw her the other day, actually, both sort of singing at the same venue. So I left my PA there for her set up so she could just walk straight on and get on with it. She brought me it back yesterday. But yeah, I'd like to see her a lot more. But we're both kind of busy doing our own things. She's got another 90s duo. She works with a girl called Donna. So yeah, but we used to have a duo called Honey Trap, and there were some fun times.
I know Sam well. She seems to have gone off the radar. You don't seem to see her much nowadays. You don't seem to see her name anywhere or anything,
She's not singing in Hull much, really. I mean, I try and sing in Hull as much as I can in the quiet months, January, February. And Sammy she likes to have her own little gigs, what she likes to do, but she doesn't work in Hull much. She told me the other day she's going out to Scotland to do, I think, her next gig. And she does some drag shows. I don't know if it's Testicle or something like that.
That's a good one, isn't it?
She really enjoys the drag shows, and she goes to Barcelona and things like that.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
lovely.
She enjoys doing that sort of thing. I don't think she doesn't really enjoy the pubs and clubs anymore.
So if you get some downtime for you, which is probably rare, what do you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Really? Put your feet up?
Yeah. I mean, I just get on the couch, I sit with my cats, and I'll watch TV for a few hours if I can manage it.
Really?
But then, yeah, other times that you get spare, you've got you still got upkeep. I mean, you have to get your nails done and you have to make sure your hair looks nice. I mean, it might sound vain, but if you're going to be on stage, people are looking at you. So look nice, you know.
That's what they expect. People expect to come out and see you looking
Yeah.
glamorous. That's the,
Yeah.
you know, that's the part
Always
of
look
entertainment.
nice.
So tips for any viewers. I mean, there's a lot of girl singers been on here already, a lot of up and coming girl singers. I mean, when we fade out, new people will come in. What tips would you give for new girl singers?
New girl singers,
Mm,
always be yourself. And that's what you should learn early. You can always conform and follow what everyone else is doing. It's good to always have someone to look up to, but find your niche and sing what you enjoy singing.
yeah, I kind of I
Because you can get into a rut. You can get into a rut and it can become very boring very quickly.
I can relate to that because I came back last year to do a bit of work in the clubs and things. Hence, I'm back here, and I do Eagles and Smoky. Yeah, it's a bit older, but I'm good at it and I enjoyed it.
Good at it and you enjoy it. Exactly.
But do you know what, Zara? People were saying, no, you need to be in the 80s and Sweet Caroline, and I'm
don't
thinking,
listen to them. You don't listen to them. It's nice to get advice, but you should never be told what you should be singing.
why should everybody be the same? Why should you have an act if every act's the same?
Exactly. You'll never go anywhere else if you don't change it up a little bit.
Correct, yeah. And you pump it up.
Oh God, yeah. I love high energy. I just love high energy. I love dance music. I mean, I love going to. We've played in Napa on the fantasy boat party. We've played at pool parties and things.
Wow.
I just love all that stuff.
And do you get involved yourself? You like dancing when at night?
Oh yeah. When I stop singing, that's it. I'm enjoying the party as well.
Great party girl.
Yeah.
Zara, we're going to have your video at the front of this when it's edited. Need some pictures of you, of course. You're managed at the moment, yeah? By who are you managed with?
It's Mark Leighton for Leighton Dings.
Leighton Dings. So where are they based?
He's based in Milton Keynes.
Right. Okay. And did he find you or did you find them?
He found me. We was discussing this the other day, actually. I think it may be about 13 years ago. And he actually said, his message to me was, you've been recommended to me by somebody. Can you do Primrose Valley on so-and-so day? And I was like, yeah, no worries, I can do it. And then he called me up and he said, I need you to get your Gaga tribute with a live band. Can you do it? And that's where me and Ant happened. So he was the only person I knew that played an instrument. So I said, do you want to join a band? And he was like, yeah. You know what Ant's like?
Yeah, I do.
Like, yeah. So there, off we went on tour.
In the band.
He drives, so he provides the van, the PA, and he does all the driving. I mean, we can all actually drive in the band, but he just does. So he gets an extra cut for all that.
Oh, nice. Don't you get bored of the travel, like 10 hours sometimes? Yeah.
Sometimes. It can get uncomfortable sometimes because, you know, if you're in a car, you can move your seat a little bit, can't you? And in a van, you can't. So you just got to suck it up. I take loads of pillows with me, like this sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take this sort of thing with me. Honestly, anywhere you go, take a pillow. Even if you're only going to be there a few hours, take a pillow.
Oh, good,
Literally
good advice. Do you stop at Greasy Joe's much?
Greasy Joe's?
Yeah, like the old transport cafes on the A1 and things like that.
No, we don't, because we tend not to have that much time. So we either bring our own food, which 9 times out of 10 we forget. So then we're eating on the road food, which is horrendous. Once you've done that for a couple of days, you've just had enough.
Yeah.
Sandwiches, sausage rolls, McDonald's. You've got to knock it on the head, otherwise you start getting a bit of a roly-poly thing going on.
Absolutely. Has Anthony got one of them?
Anthony's got a roly-poly. I had one last year. I lost 2 stone.
Good girl. No wonder the weight.
Literally, because I was like, do you know when you don't realise you put a bit of weight on?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I was just getting a little snug.
I think I'd lose weight watching your show for a night. Do you know, it's fabulous talking to you, Zara. At last we've caught you because you're a hard person to get in touch with. And I'm sure people understand that you're literally working all the time, recording. You're so dedicated.
Yeah.
The passion you got is awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you. I will keep it up. I'll keep it up until my bones can't stand it anymore.
Good for you. Last word from you, Zara. Do you want to say anything to anybody?
Thank you for anyone who's watching and anyone who's listening. I do appreciate messages from people as well. I get a lot of people messaging me, especially young uns who don't know where they're going or... So, you know, I do offer support for people and things like that. So if there's anything anyone needs to know or ask, my inbox is there. Although I don't answer it on my downtime.
Yeah, I understand. That's understandable. I know
I just
that.
try and cut work out completely.
I know that.
But yeah, anyone who wants to ask me anything, my inbox is there.
Yeah, well, that's great to know. And obviously, we don't want everybody, but this podcast last week got 10,500 views. So it's just
Wonderful, well
growing.
done.
It's growing. Like, I've got that many acts wanting to come on as well.
I love that for you. I'm really happy for you.
I am, because I didn't expect
Oh, good.
it, Zara. I kind of like because I live in Thailand, I can't keep in touch with everybody. You're not gassing. But doing things like this, I'll get to meet yourself and some great people. I've even got, you won't believe it, I've even got Chubby Brown coming on here soon.
Yes.
Unbelievable. So I'm like over the moon that something for me is working, you know, that I'm keeping in touch with the entertainment business because I'm 65.
I think it's brilliant.
It is good, yeah, and keeping in touch with everybody and stories. I call this program. Oh, sorry, great stories by great people. You know, for entertainers.
I love that.
Yeah, I do, and that's what you've given today. So, ladies and gents, anybody watching, we've had the pleasure of talking to Zara, such a beautiful, wonderful girl, full of energy, and I sincerely hope her future is sound. It looks like it is. So, hope you watch this video. Hope you share it with your friends, and let's get Zara up in the clouds more. Thank you, Zara.
Oh, thank you.
All the best.
All the best to you too.
Right, I've stopped.